Howdy, howdy, howdy. Not sure what I want to get at today. I have a little bit of time. I can work on this. I guess what we can do is, I should have come into this with a plan. Well, we need to limit the size of these. We need to make sure that these delete icons are always where they should be. It's not that big of a deal until we start considering CSS styling. I wonder if multi-image upload is the way to go. Bulk uploading. Might be. Oh, interesting. You might see me accidentally highlight some stuff, but that is due to the hotkeys I have set up for OBS. Okay. Um, yeah, let's try multi-image upload. So this is going to require a change to the back end. The front end is easy enough, I think. Post resource, yeah. So we just need to change this to maybe resources, and then for how does why am I asking that? Like, how does JavaScript do this? Um, although, actually, let us quickly look up input files. So it gives us an array, but like, what kind of array? I know like, for example, if you were to type out document dot, what is it, get elements by class name, it'll return you an array, but it's like an HTTP element array or something funny. So you can't just for each over it. You have to spread operator it into like a list, into an array. So let's see if we can't. Yeah, file list. Dot files, which is a file list object. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna spread operator this. So something like that. What's going on here? Is that not valid? Maybe I just misspelled something. Oh, maybe it's syntactic something. I don't know. Um, Something like that. And then for post resource, we need to update this. So we're just going to send the files. Okay. Let's see if we can even. Let's just see if we can count this correctly. Well, no, it should come through. It should just come through. we get a list of files. I'm just passing it in, so I don't need to double check the number of files I have. What I do need to do is go to the server side and upload image. What's any? Returns middleware that processes all files contained in the multi-part request. Okay, let's just see if this works. Come over yonder. I'm going to just delete all of these files. And then we're going to empty cache, hard reload, and then I'm going to reboot the server. Okay, it's up and running. Let's go ahead and choose a couple files here. Oh. Huh. Okay, so maybe I'm wondering, I can't select multiple files as I thought I would be able to. So that just means, oh, we need to update something regarding our inputs. So let's come back over here. Image uploader. Type file. Here. Just looking this up. Searching the web is just like not super opportune anymore. Also, you might have noticed I updated or like upped the volume on my microphone. So hopefully I'm a little louder if it needs to continue to increase. Also, I'm not sure about font sizes. If y'all can properly see this. If not, I can possibly increase it just a little more. Okay, so I'm looking over here. Can I still do the... Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm looking over here at the MDN page for input type file. How do I get multiple files? All right. A file input's value attribute contains contains a string that represents the path to the selected file. When the user selects multiple files, but I can't seem to select multiple files. Ah, multiple. Interesting. Okay, let's try that. Okay. I might need to swap these hotkeys just a little bit. Okay, so uploader input dot multiple. It's not really a boolean, but so it goes. Okay. Oops. Oh, we need to hard reload. There we go. 3 files. Upload. What went wrong? Nothing went wrong. It just worked. Ah, that's a great feeling. I love that. Check it out. Um, of course, we don't have auto display of those 3 files. But if I refresh the page here, they're there. Yeah, I swapped screens. They're there. But we didn't get the auto loading, but they're all in here. If y'all are curious what this is, it's a screenshot from Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. It's my desktop. Uh, so it's just silly. Okay. Um, so yeah, it didn't auto load the images, but that's actually fine for this second. Um, yeah, set image uploaded true, and then if we hit the update button, it's supposed to attach the image list. Um, so get JSON files, and files should allegedly give me a list back of all the files I have. One would think I would know this because I built it, but I forget. I built that one early on. So let's see. To files, should. Okay. Going to reboot the server. Then I'm going to delete these images. And my wife is home, so I'm going to take a break. All right, I'm back. Taking a look at why we're only loading one image at a time. Got some coffee. Okay. Um, so I'm thinking it's here, or I'm thinking actually it is in here. In here. So I think I guess we do have a for each here. So files for each file. We get the image file, and then we create a thumbnail and append it. But I'm feeling like we should have more than one file. So let's see. Create elements files comes from here. And I believe we're getting 2 files back. So we just need to kind of go through and yeah, we just need to like confirm that we're getting everything we should be. So result length, we'll say result dot images dot length, because here we should be iterating twice, and I think we're only iterating once. So I am going to delete these, refresh, we'll upload again. I don't need to do that double refresh, but I do anyway. Okay, so results length 0. We'll upload. Results length 0. Ooh. But amount of files 2. And you can see both files here. So something's goofing up. Alright, so that means we come through here and create 0 thumbnails. Get JSON files. Yeah, okay, so you can't see because of my silly face here. Returning 0 images. Why? So I guess it's on the server side. Let's check the server side. Where is that? Server.js. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so /files. So I betcha if we come back to this page, so here on the other screen, I'm going to refresh, and now it says, I promise you, it says returning 2 images. So we can load the image, but it's like, at the time we try to get the images, it is 0. So if, hopefully it's not like a race condition type deal. So let's go to image upload. Image uploader. So we set image uploader or set image uploaded to true. We post the resource. So I'm going to console. Oh, we have a decent console log. Oh, my ear itched. We have a decent console log here, basically saying, here's how many files we uploaded. So let's just follow it step by step. Open, upload. So amount of files 2. We set this to true. Oh, you're not seeing this. That was 0. So very well might be kind of a race condition type deal. See, 0 images, I did a refresh, 2 images, and then on this upload I got 1. So, oh, so I guess it kind of makes sense. We attach the event listener. We attach the event listener to the upload button. And so as we're uploading, we're trying to retrieve. And that might be just a fatal flaw. So if we come over here to images page, right, where we have here, we might want to actually dispatch an event. Oh, I'm not showing the right page. Here, if we come here, right, we're attaching the actual event listener, or we're delegating it out to root, and then looking for the image upload button. So we're trying to retrieve files before possibly they're available. So technically, this is true, but like it's true insofar as I set it true. It's not like a true representation of whether or not files are available for loading. So what we might want to do is wait for a response from the server where it dispatches something back, and on that response we send out an event and we listen for that event, and that's when we actually try to load the assets. So I did some of that in the past, custom events. If y'all aren't familiar with that, MDN custom events. Yeah. There's custom events, but there's also like you can just dispatch, yeah, like an event. So, yeah, so you can see event type, um, my event. And then, yeah, I think we can just say document or like window.dispatch. I don't think we actually have to attach it to anything. So let's see here. Let's go back to our image. Yeah, image uploader. We got it here, right? So actually, from post resource. Yeah, let's return a response. Um, oh, here's the response. Let's return response. And then can we call back this? Is that how that works? I am someone who never had to really go through callback hell. I very much just had the async await API kind of ripe and ready to go, but I've never had to kind of build that stuff from scratch. I've always leveraged libraries and modules, whatever, that had an async API, and so you would kind of build the app with async in mind. But here it gets a little interesting. So we return the response, and yeah, we're just going to try it, right? Yeah. So if this works, then we can. Oh, yeah. I'm really awful about actually swapping these screens. If this works here, that means we can dip our custom event inside of this then. So in post resource, we return the response here in this then clause, and then image uploader. Hopefully we can just .then it and get the response. We'll see if that actually works out. So I am going to empty cache, hard reload, going to kill this. I'm going to upload 2 files. Actually, I want to clear this console here. Okay. Upload 2 files. Upload uncaught. .then. Okay. So it's probably because we're not returning the promise. So what if we do this? We return the fetch call itself. And I'm guessing that should be the promise we can then chain the then call on. I know this approach is probably somewhat impractical. Okay, so let us delete these images. Try again. There we go. Okay. Response. There's our response. So that means our image upload here was just fine. So let's kick off a response. This might maybe we go with less of a like state driven approach and more of an event driven approach. So perhaps we ditch the observer pattern for event based patterns, or we use a combination of both. Okay, so const. There we go. And then we'll say document.dispatch event. Right? I think that's how. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep. So we dispatch the event, and now we can go back and listen to it. So here in images page, instead of this, um, instead of this, do one of these. Document dot add event listener. Did I say images uploaded? I did. And I might genericize that later, like abstract it for use with multiple types. But for now, let's just focus on images. Cool. So we really just need this, right? So we reset the image and then we append the children. Let's add a console log in there. Imagers. I also increased the font size slightly. Hopefully that's better to look at. Okay. So I'm going to delete these. Do you see it expanding? I do. That might be something we need to deal with. Okay. Let's upload. Ooh, failed to execute. Interesting. So, oh, you know what? See this? I put that in the wrong place. So, let's try that again. Yeah, watch this. If I hit this X, is it going to... Nope. Maybe I was just clicking a little weird. Okay. Oh, let me, empty cache. I think I already did that, but... There we go. Okay, bug fixed. Let's upload dog and also that. We should get 4 images now. Yep. Nice. Phenomenal. Great. It's always nice to just kind of fix bugs. That's also how you debug without AI. Take notice. Sometimes you just got to reason through stuff. But of course, if you didn't know about dispatching custom events, might have been hard. But yeah, so that was the way to do it, is to one, identify the core problem, right? Follow each step, say, okay, this is going wrong, this is going wrong. And that was, I believe this is the terminology, a race condition. So basically, you have two contestants in a race, right? And one finishes before the other. And tying this to the upload button, one could reason that, oh, well, my server didn't load the images or didn't save the images in time for us to request those images back. So, and the reason I want to do it like this is so that, I don't display things client side that is not saved on the server side. So, we kind of want to depend on that response from the server, at least in my mind, to go about telling us when to actually display the images on the site. So, yeah, you just take it step by step. Oh, okay. Well, in some cases, I'm getting zero images. Just a moment. Okay. um, my my dog was yapping. Um, so yeah. Anyway, uh, sometimes you just gotta reason through issues, and think about it. Computers, unfortunately, do everything you tell them to, for better or for worse. And if you're not thinking things through, then you're telling it to do the wrong things at the wrong time, in the wrong order, in the wrong way. Gotta account for that. All right, so, oh, at one point, here we go. Um, let's close out some of these tasks. So, we might actually have to add a couple. I'm trying to kind of organize this a little bit. So, implement batch uploading. Well, let's say 4 images. Well, go ahead and Jira is ridiculous. I can't change the status of it unless I close the ticket. And all right, whatever. So, what else do we want to? We can do some basic messaging, like toasts. I don't know. Outside of CSS, and making things look better, it's not necessarily like a pressing issue here. I might want to, instead of clicking on the image, actually add a little expansion button so you don't accidentally click on it. Also, we need to add boundaries to these. So we can add that task. Add max image sizes for expanded image view. Maybe we'll work on that and messaging. So by messaging, I mean did I say it? Toasts and whatnot. We'll kind of consolidate these. TensorFlow. Oh, I must have clicked off something. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, this looks more correct. Okay. But yeah, let's consolidate these. I might have mentioned early on this this computer is not exactly. Do I have NeoFetch on here? Fast fetch? No. Ah. Yeah, just not a great machine. So anyway, we want to limit our resources a little bit. Nothing fancy here. Also goes to show you don't really need the fanciest machines to build stuff. I do have a nice, mega rammed out big graphics card Ryzen desktop, but this little laptop, this glorified YouTube machine, also works. Okay, yeah, let's do. What do we want to do first? Image sizes might be more of a CSS thing. It would be nice to have toasts. How would we do toasts? I guess an event system. That's not too hard. So, we could do like, you know, kick off a show toast event whenever something happens, and then yeah, let me just show a toast for a few seconds and delete it. So toast.js. Oops. Mm, and then what am I doing? Okay. Toast. Sometimes a lot of programming, for me at least, is my mind wandering. And yeah, my mind wandering, me staring at walls. So change the text content to message, and toast container dot append toast message. And then let's go ahead and return toast container. Guess we can handle this elsewhere. Let's. Ooh. Do we just attach it to root? We could attach it to the root and then just handle the logic here for. Like, we attach it to the root node, CSS it however we want to CSS it, style it however we want to style it, and then we set a timeout of X seconds to remove the post or remove the toast. We can do that. You know, sometimes there's better ways to go about doing things, but also consider this. Sometimes if you're always searching for the best way to do something, you never do the thing. Sometimes it's better to just prototype and implement and come back later and make it better. Mm. Okay. So yeah, why don't we do root dot append toast container, and then what is it? Is it set timeout? How does set timeout work? Why do I not know this? I'm looking it up really quick. Uh, oh, that's not bad. So it's just say what I'm trying to consider. Oh, okay. Sets a timer which executes a function or specified piece of code once the timer expires. Exactly what I want. All right. Let's say toast Tanner dot remove. Okay, cool. So we should. Oh, you know what we should do is actually do one of these. Well, there's no should. Here's what I'm going to do. Um, we'll create a function specifically for handling this. So there we go. So we can call create toast based on custom events. So let's go hook that up into the image uploader. And we can do this for deletion as well. So we dispatch the event, image uploaded, and then we might not even need like custom toast events. We just pop in toasts. Like we could do it. We could over engineer it a little bit, but I don't think we need to. Here is where we should do this. So create toast. There we go. Images uploaded. Maybe we can files uploaded. See if this works. It's just a little prototype here. Okay, let's do one of these. Do one of these. Mm, new tab. Why am I new tabbing? Let's delete these. Um, okay. Open and then no toast. Should be a child of main here. So if we upload again, no toast. Am I missing it? Oh, there's the toast. It's just all the way at the bottom. Okay, so our toast is working. Awesome. We also need to reset this here. Reset the files. So I'll do that. Reset files for uploader component. Oh, there we go. So that's like more of a CSS thing, but it would be nice to maybe quickly CSS this. So there's toast. It's also nice when you implement something and it just kind of works immediately. Um, so let's give this a class. Toast container dot class name. We'll probably give them different ones, like, you know, a green message for success, red for failures. But for now, let's keep it simple. So toast. Let's just do toast. Um, is this like a Z index thing? Maybe we can just quickly, yeah, just clot it up. So I am adding toast messages to my front end. I bet it's just like top 0 and then position absolute or something like that. Oh, okay, position fixed, Z index. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's like this, but we're handling uh oh well, there's like a nice little animation, I guess, but I don't really care about that right now. So, oh yeah, 20 pixels is fine. Come back over to the screen. Um, gotcha. So yeah, it's just centering it in the middle. That's fine. And then we'll do let's do a border on it. So border was it 1 px solid black? Is that how you do it? I think so. Okay. I am trying to like purposely avoid CSS. I get lost in styling sometimes. Cool. 5 seconds I think is a little heavy. Sure. See, I'm like getting stuck on. There we go. That's fine for now. Um, okay, toast messaging is now done for uploads. We just need to add one for deletion as well. On the right screen, I am. Okay, so let's find out where's our delete icon. Nice. Okay, so I think here we can just kind of shove it in this callback. We don't even need to dispatch an event because we don't need to like handle anything. So if response.ok, we'll create a toast. And once I wrap this up, this might be about where I stop. I like to kind of come at things in 45-minute to 60-minute intervals and then take a break and think about it a little bit. So we'll just see if this works. Okay, nice. Huh. Did I just find a bug? I did. Look at this. If I click slightly to the left, it just. Okay, so here, let's quickly add a ticket. So when I click to the left, I'm guessing that there's a little bit of the container left that I attached the event handler to, and that creates an image. And so this is actually a bug. Um, fix issue where multiple images are added for a thumbnail when clicking to the left of the image. Let me go ahead and add a little description for this because that's not a great title. Um, The full-size image creation occurs when the user clicks on the container for the thumbnail. The container, however, is never removed, thus the user can continue to click on it to generate numerous full-size images. Sure. All right, let's worry not about this. Let us worry more about the deletion. File deleted. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's that. Thanks.